if you take any object that you have, so either rose, star, or Jupiter, and if you say rose dot and have a look, we have access to our methods, set name, set age, toString that we've just defined, get age, get color, get name, meow, set color. But if I scroll down, have a look, we have hash code, get class, notify, notify all, wait, and basically wait with a second variation in here. Now what I want to show you is if I go to cat and let's just delete this method in here, so toString, the one that we've just added before, and go back, and we can still say to and then string. But why is that? So even though we haven't defined the toString method inside of the cat class, we can still invoke it, right? So the same with wait. So wait, there's no such method in here called wait. But what I want to show you is if I click on structure and if I make this bigger a little bit, you should see that we have this icon, show inherited. I'm going to click on that and have a look. So we have all these methods in here which are inherited. And have a look, they are coming from the object class. So get class, hash code, equals, clone. Have a look, toString. It comes from object. Notify, notify all, wait, finalize, so on and so forth. So all of these are coming from the object class. Let's also open up the main.java. So main.java. So here we have one method which is showing us in here called main, and this is what you see. But also this class is inheriting all the methods from the object class. Get class, hash code, equals, clone, toString, so on and so forth. Now, what is happening? Well, in Java, everything is an object. Everything is an object. The object class is the parent of all objects. The object class is the parent of all objects, meaning that cat right here, it's an object, right? So it's an object. So if I press Command N and I'm going to search for the object class, and you can see the keyboard shortcut down below. So this is the object class. And if I try to see what is inherited by this class called object, so if I click on it, nothing. And that's because this is the parent of all classes. Have a look. Class object is the root of the class hierarchy. Every class has objects as superclass. All objects, including arrays, implement the methods of this class. This means that every class, if I scroll down, includes, have a look, the methods. So if I expand all of these, and in fact, let me just put this full screen. Oops, not like that. I meant this. So have a look, get class. If I scroll down, hash code, and equals in here. Let's have a look, clone. And if I click on structure, let's click on toString and collapse this and have a look, toString, right? So toString returns get class dot get name plus the @ sign and then the hash code for the object itself. Now, if I basically go back to main and if I run this, have a look, we have com.amigos code. If I go back to the object class, let's have a look at the string implementation. So this is the object right here. So toString get class dot name, which is this, is the fully qualified name of the class for the class, plus @ sign. You can see the @ sign in here, and then 36BA blah blah blah, which is the hash code in here. And you'll learn more about the hash code later. But basically, this is why you see this random number. Because if you don't change this behavior, then by default, you get the behavior from the parent class, which is coming from the object class. So if I go back to cat, and in here, let's put the toString method back. So at the end, we can say public and then string, and basically it has to be the exact same name. So it has to be the exact same thing here. So let me just take that, paste that in, and now I'm able to change the behavior. So here you saw that before. If I return hello and then run this, now instead of getting the random numbers with @signs and whatnot, we're just getting hello because we changed that behavior within the cat class. So it's not using the implementation from the parent class. And in fact, what you see here within IntelliJ is this icon, which means that it overrides methods in object. So if I click on this icon, it takes me straight into the object class and within this method in here, toString. So if I go back, and what I want to show you is, instead of us saying hello, I can just say to, and then you can see we have auto completion here. Select that, and IntelliJ gives you a template for you to choose when generating the toString method. So currently, I'm just going to stick with the default, which is concat with a plus sign. Select all of them, okay, and have a look. This is generated for us. If I run this, you can see that we get this. So cat name equals to rows, age 2, color blue. So this is much better. So remember, everything in Java is an object. And if I collapse this and show you, so if I go to structure again, and if you click on show inherited, you'll see that we have all these methods from the object. So everything or every class that you create will have all of these methods here by default. So here, if I hide this, you can see that it's only showing me fields and objects related for cat class only. But if I click on this, it shows the ones that are coming from the object class as well. Next, let me go ahead and teach you about this keyword right here called override.